Hi, I'm Jonathan Smith from Prestige Yacht Sales, 860-514-3763. Or you can reach me by email at jsmith@prestigeyahtsales.net. Today we're looking at a 1989 Tollycraft 34 with a pair of gas engines. My first time on the boat. It's actually pretty nice. It's under shrink wrap and winterized. It's been on land for a couple seasons, just not being used by the family anymore, which is why they're selling. So let's start by looking inside this boat. We go inside the salon area. Got a large galley to port. You can see you got, a large fridge freezer combo unit for a boat of this size. It's not one of those little tiny ones. It's sort of mid-size, if you will. Stove, 3-burner electric stove with an oven. This boat does have a generator, by the way. You got big windows on the side with blinds. Now we're looking forward. There's your sink. So it's our galley all the way along to port. Got windows forward that are blacked out. This boat does have air conditioning and reverse cycle heat. I noticed that, nice blinds all the way around. Here's the settee area. I noticed that there's a separate control for the air conditioning in the salon and another one up forward in the owner's stateroom. You got carpeting underfoot. It all looks in good shape. This is a nice boat. If we go down, it's going to be dark down here because we are under shrink wrap and they kind of have the hatches closed and stuff. There's an owner's stateroom forward with a large, I would say a queen size berth, island style berth. The dinghy up on the foredeck, or I would have opened the top hatch, which would have made it a lot brighter in here. I don't have the batteries hooked up because it's winterized, so I can't turn lights on. But everything looks really good in there. I don't see any problems. I don't see water leaks. These Tollycraft had a pretty good reputation, kind of known as the Cadillac of boats in its day. There's a bunk room to port with 2 bunks, actually both good-sized bunks, and a storage locker. And then to starboard we have an enclosed head. Sink and a separate shower with a door that closes. Sorry, air conditioning control. Looking aft. And the cockpit area. Pretty good size. You got a sink out here. Shore power connections. 2 of them, one for the house and one for the air conditioning, I'm sure. Got some wash downs here, 2 of them. Actually, one's probably input for city water, and then the other's in out. Got a set of stairs that goes up. Let's just go up and take a look at the bridge. I'm not sure if any electronics are up here, if they've been put away. Actually, the electronics are old school. The owner told me that. It's my first time looking at the boat, so whether they work or not is probably doesn't really matter. You may want to upgrade everything with modern stuff. Nice looking helm. It's one of these helms that's sort of in the middle of the Flybridge. And then you have a large bench seat in front. That'll seat 3 or 4 easy. And here's some of the canvas that usually lives up here. Navy canvas. The windows look good. Doesn't look bad. You have 2 seats here at the helm. I think use a little cleaning. 755 hours on the gas engines. I'll tell you more about those. Take a quick look at the engine room. You can see that the floor panels lift up in the salon. Actually, that one does too, but I've left it down. And we have 2 Crusader 454 cubic inch, 350 horsepower engines. Port and starboard. Naturally aspirated. They are freshwater cooled engines with a coolant reservoir, so they're not raw water engines. And another one to starboard. The engine room's actually really clean for a boat like this. Sometimes you see them and they're just awful, but this one's clean. I'm not afraid to get right down in here. If we look forward, here's an air conditioning unit and a battery charger on the wall, a halon fire extinguisher. Over to starboard, we got a hot water heater, and then we have some seacocks and bilge pumps, and it looks like a water pump. That could be a pump for the air conditioning, I'm not sure. And if we look aft, it's where our batteries live. It's too dark, but it looks like you have 2 4D batteries and a start battery in the middle. Group 31 it looks like. Anyway, the engines look pretty clean. The whole engine room looks clean. And if the rest of the boat's any indication, they've been well maintained because the whole boat's in nice shape. All right, you come see the Tollycraft. You can see it's under shrink wrap, so it's not much to see from the outside. But what we can see looks good. The bottom is very smooth. Doesn't have buildup of paint. In fact, the paint looks like it's good. And if we run aft, it's got all new zincs put in place for the shaft, the trim tabs, the rudders, and even a big one on the transom here. So it actually looks good. The bottom looks great. Been fairly well maintained like the rest of the boat. Looking down on the cockpit. Boat's in pretty decent shape for being under the cover and sitting on land for 2 or 3 seasons. All right, that's it. Jonathan Smith, Prestige Yacht Sales. You can reach me on my cell phone by text or calling at 860-514-3763 or email me at jsmith@prestigeyachtSales.net. Thanks. See you soon.